Hi, this is Christopher Lewis.
And Jamie Villamore.
And welcome to Dating Intelligence, the podcast, where we give relationship advice from dating to marriage and everything else in between. And always with the goal of helping you to continuously be the best you at all times.
And
go ahead.
I forgot my tagline,
It's
so we're
all
just
right.
gonna wing it.
All right. Well, this is a kind of a wing a day. So we're actually at the Elia Beach Club at the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas.
Elia.
Oh, Elia. Yeah.
Elia.
Yep.
Don't kill us. We love you.
We do,
Thank
and
you
they've
guys
been
for
nothing
having
but
us.
amazing. So we're appreciative of you guys giving us this space today. I mean, we're up in the beautiful mezzanine VIP area. We have this great guest today, and I'm going to give you your intro today. So our guest today is an actress and model who has been in numerous television series and movies. For fun, she rides motorcycles and is an avid equestrian. Am I right? All
That
right.
is correct.
Please welcome the beautiful and talented Danielle Vasinova to the show.
Aw,
Hi,
thank
Danielle.
you. Thank you. Woo!
Yeah,
Thank you
she's
guys
looking
for
lovely in
having me.
red. We're going to go back to the red thing that we talked about off
Yes.
camera. So
Yeah.
let's talk about that for a minute.
So
Is that your favorite color?
The jumpsuit's unbelievable. Like,
Oh,
I just
thank you.
love a girl in a jumpsuit, you know? It's
when
like,
she walked in, I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
who's that?"
You look pretty
And I'm
hot
like,
today.
Oh my God, she's our guest.
I'm with you.
She's with me.
You
So
know-
we were talking about, like, we had a photo shoot yesterday, and it's funny. Chris showed up, and this whole weekend has been like rush. And he's like, "Do you know what we're wearing for the photo shoot?" And I'm like, "No, we're just gonna wing it, like what I do
Whatever.
with everything."
Yeah.
So he pulls his outfit out of his bag, and he's got red pants and a white shirt. I'm like, "What the fuck, Chris? Wait till you see what I have." And he goes, "What do you have?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I have a red shirt and a white skirt."
It's like we're twinsies. I mean, it's like, and you
Twinsies.
probably didn't know this, but you know, our birthday's one day apart.
Yours
Yeah,
is?
we're like August
Yeah.
1st, I'm August 2nd, and so.
What?
Like,
I'm September 1st.
are you? Okay,
Yeah.
so, well, you know,
I
you're
never
okay
read
because you're not a
number-
Leo, but we'll let that one
yeah.
slide.
No, my due
You
date
know?
was actually August 20th, so I was supposed to be one of you.
Okay.
But I was so cozy in my mom, I didn't come out till the 1st.
Okay, well, then we're going to induct you today.
Induct me, yes.
Like just a Leo for the day. Can we do that?
Yeah,
Sure.
All right,
yeah.
good. Okay.
Leo for a day. I like the sound of that.
All right, well, Danielle, tell us what's going on with you. First of all, thank you so much for joining the show. I mean, in this beautiful space. I mean, this is something that just happened a month ago, and here we
Yeah.
are at this space doing the show here, and
No,
we're
this
trying
is
to make a
amazing.
difference. Thank you.
Thank you for having
You're
me.
welcome. So what do you got going on? What's new? I know we had discussed this off air, but I want to know what's going on with you.
Yeah, no, I just wrapped a movie in Portland, directed by Nick Costa. I play Officer Barty.
Ooh.
So, yes.
Wait, is she a
Are you-
dirty cop
are you
or is she
bad
like a good
cop or
cop?
good cop?
Yeah.
You'll have to find out.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I do put somebody under arrest, though.
Oh,
so, yeah,
nice.
that's right. Mhm.
Okay.
Don't tempt me with a good time. And then before that, I did another film called With Love, Isabel. And then I'm starting a new company. It's kind of an umbrella company utilizing my last name, and we're doing Vasinova Vineyards. That's coming out next spring, and then
That's
I'm doing
great.
clothing, perfume, a bunch of different things, sort of underneath that umbrella.
I love that. So
All
you're
under one umbrella. That's
totally
awesome.
branding
Yeah.
her name.
That's
this
really
is
smart.
like brilliant.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
What are you most excited about?
Well, my first up is it's called Kiss of Summer, and it's going to be
Ooh.
a bubbly rosé, and then I'm also going to do a vintage push pop for the
Okay.
music festivals.
Are you doing different flavors for that one?
Different flavors
Yeah.
for that one, and then I'm going to do different varietals for each season of the year.
That's
But
great.
that's just the first out of the gate.
Wow.
So,
Love that.
yeah, so we're
How
producing
exciting.
in Europe and then going to distribute to all over the U.S. to start, and then ultimately worldwide.
That's
And then
great.
do we get to test this?
Of course.
We have to have it on our show.
You know, I told her that. I did
course.
say that. I said that we need to have,
I
if
would
you
love
need us
that.
somewhere to place it, we're here for you.
I would love
so,
that.
You hear
I
that,
would
guys?
love that.
Vasinova is going to be the name. It's going to be a name we're going to be promoting.
I call it drinking show. Holy shit, did my talk just bust, you guys?
Oopsies.
Jesus.
Oopsie daisies.
What happened?
All day today, you
Yeah.
guys, my boobs have been wanting to come out and play. I don't know if it's because we're like at a pool party, but I think my top just busted again.
I mean,
It
for all
fucking
those-
did. Danielle, help.
Yeah, for
Oh,
all
it
those,
did,
by the
it
way, while they're
did.
doing this
Oh,
little,
it-
this
it
clothing
really
check
did.
over here.
This is our Janet
all this seems
Jackson
really easy
moment
right now
here.
than what we're doing, but this
Okay,
has been a shit
so-
show of getting this little thing
Hang on one
together, and
second,
we
let
look
me
maybe
put
kind of
this
calm
here.
right now,
Here,
except for
I'll
Jamie
hold-
busting
Are
out of
you
her
hold
top
that?
over
I
here.
will hold the
You know?
wine.
Teamwork makes
Danielle's
the
over
dream
here
work.
getting sloshed over here on the wine, and I'm just trying to keep it together because they're
Oh
both
my
hot
God.
over here on my side, so I'll take that. So are you bleeding from the
Don't
back or the
worry,
front?
We're gonna fix this.
Actually, it
I
busted
think
from the
we just
back.
created new viewers because of that.
Oh my God.
So
Just
As
leave
a
it to
show.
me.
Travis, can you put a tagline into that? Jamie's busting out of her top, and that'll get us get more
You
viewers at this
guys,
point.
it's so appropriate because we're at a pool. Duh.
Yeah. Free
There.
show, free
Nice.
show.
Yay.
Thank you.
She settled in.
If that's too
You
tight, I'm
saved
sorry,
me.
but that's all I can
No.
do.
We're good. The girls are back
Nice.
in.
The girls are
All right,
back
so
in
everybody
order.
settled?
I'm
All
just
right,
gonna
okay.
keep my hair right here so we don't have any nip slips.
I'm just taking it all in, guys. That's all I'm doing.
Or
so.
will we? Stay tuned.
I mean, it's freaking windy. The music's pumping. It's a fucking
It's a great
party.
day. Yeah, we got our wine.
Right.
Yeah,
got wine.
fuck. I'm
Good.
gonna start drinking
Wine
today.
cheers over there too. Danielle, cheers to
Why
you over
not?
there.
Cheers.
All right, so let's get
All
some
right.
seriousness over here. So, our topic for the day, Danielle, which
Yes.
we're going to let you know, it's going to be
I'm
about.
Don't be scared.
It's easy. This is
we're
an easy day
off
today.
to a hot start, guys.
It's an easy,
Yes.
hot summer, end of summer day. And so the topic we're going to do is called stepping out. And the topic at hand of called stepping out is like.
Jamie
do
already
you-
did.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I
do you
busted
get
out.
yeah, right?
Busting out.
Do you get social anxiety before going out? Do you get
Yes.
anxious or nervous before going out to social events or parties?
Yes, D. All
I
of the
think
above.
we all do.
I want it. Like, is there anyone that you think is like calm and cool all the time? Like, are there?
If they are, they hide it very well.
They do, right?
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
I am like a hot mess all the time.
Okay.
All the time.
Well, I mean, is this like days before? Do you have your prep time? I mean, what is your okay? Let's backtrack. What is your normal prep before an event? Like even as something as I'm not going to say as simple as this because this is a huge show, by the way, people. But I want to know you prepping for this. What did you do? What's your little run around?
I kind of signed on to this last minute, and honestly, last minute things are always better for me
Okay, good.
because I have less time to think.
Okay.
I feel the same.
Yeah,
I'm
so
with you.
I was in an improv group called UCB, Upright Citizens Brigade, and the motto on all of the merch was "Don't think," right? And I think that's the best motto of life. Don't think,
Right.
because I get so in my head half the time that I outthink myself and I psych myself out, And even dashing up here, I thought it was at the downstairs location, so I was, trying to find you guys downstairs, and I couldn't find you, and then I was late, and then I was stressed
So the
out.
panic
and then
kind of set in at that point. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
that happens then. It happens to all of us.
And it's like you can prepare and prepare and prepare, and I think that you can only do so much because on the day things always go wrong,
Of course
things
they do.
always screw up, and it always it takes on a life of its own.
All right, so you just hear what she said, guys. Like, I'm going to tell you once again, we have a step and repeat here. That's not step into the repeat of what we need to be doing. So it just literally fucked all up for us, and we had to change it to 3 different spots, and it took me an hour to put this thing up. So Jamie and I decided that we're going to hire an assistant now because we just can't stress about the little things anymore.
Yeah.
It's the
So,
nature of show
right.
business, right? Like the
Right.
show must go on. Things
Right.
are always gonna fuck up. Pardon my French. But you just have to adapt and be able to move and groove on the day. You
Okay,
know?
so
I agree.
we're all in the industry. So let's delve into, let's say you're about to go on set for a part, right? And you're going, okay, I got this down, and you don't know what your co-host or whatever, your co-actor is going to do or whatever,
Right.
and he might change it up or she might change it up.
Right.
And when you're in your cop role, or you got to just improvise, obviously, right? So are you just going for it, or is your head just like kind of going like, all right, sort of different directions?
I mean, speaking of that, it's funny because we were out there. We were supposed to wrap by sundown, right? We needed this shot by sundown, and the whole day was running behind. So we didn't even. I was sitting around for hours upon hours upon hours before we even got to my scene. We get there and we're at take number 22. I know my lines. I've said them a million times. All of a sudden, take 22. What was I supposed to say?
Oh, no.
Like I can't remember my line.
Okay.
And I felt like my brain, it just blanked, And it's funny how that happens sometimes. And then all of a sudden the camera will kick in and you'll remember and you're like, oh yeah, that's my line, da 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 da, and you get back into it.
Okay.
But it freaked me out for a second because I'm like, I know what I'm supposed to do, I know what I'm supposed to say, but I lost it. And it's that moment of panic.
Right. So do you at that moment, do you just have to just breathe and really
Like, how
meditate?
do you get it back?
Yeah, how do you get it back?
I have to just almost just stop.
I love that she's like, I got to channel my inner demons and be like, please.
Yeah. The Jedi mind tricks, right? Channel those. I don't know. I just zen out for a second and it'll come back. If I get too anxious or too nervous, I think it disappears. But as soon as I center and just ground down for a second, it'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you survived it.
And if
then.
not, you just make it up.
Yeah.
And there's nothing
And
wrong
then
with
is
that.
that okay? Like if you just kind of like put in your own little twist? I feel like some directors are okay with that, and then others are like, no, we want the exact line.
Some are, some aren't, because for editing they need it, right?
Okay.
And so, or the script supervisor will be like, no, it was this, and this. You're like, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
I feel like sometimes it might even be better though.
Yeah, because you're in the moment and you just say what is natural.
Right.
You just say what you feel, and sometimes those are gold.
Okay.
But for continuity, a lot of the times they need it exactly, right?
So they're
so
like,
sometimes-
I mean, you can always. I mean, you have a sort of a life vest. You could always say line, and the script supervisor will help you. Thank God. But I mean, sometimes it's kind of cool to be able to go off and improv.
yeah,
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie, what about you? I mean, when you're on set, I know for you, like we all, and
God.
like we all been in the modeling industry.
First
It's
of
just
all,
still, you.
let me just
Okay,
say
go
I
ahead.
could never do what you do. So I tried a little bit and it was a freaking train wreck. So I think the extras were like telling me my lines.
Oh my God, that's
They're
funny.
like, who is this girl and where did she come from? So I have to give it to you. It's a lot of freaking work that goes into it, and I just don't think that like I'm cut out for it. So I feel like a lot of people don't give you guys the credit you deserve.
Right.
And dating an actor, like I saw how much work he put in to his craft, like constantly reading and studying. And then when you take on a part,
Yeah.
you have to do your research on that particular
Right,
character
and make it your own.
And that.
Yeah.
Of course.
So there's
yeah.
so
And
much work that goes into it.
It's funny because people always give soaps a bad rap. Soaps was how I began. My first role was on Young and the Restless, and soap actors sometimes have to memorize 20 pages a day.
I heard that soaps
a
like
lot.
yeah,
It's
I
a
heard it's one of the
lot.
hardest things
What
to do
is-
because it's constant, right?
Yeah,
Like,
always new dialogue.
Wow.
If you're a contract role in a soap or even a series regular in a regular TV show, I mean it's every single day. So much dialogue,
Okay.
and sometimes it changes right before.
Okay, good
And you have to
memory?
do-
Good memory or
So
what?
what is the
I have
trick
to
to
work on it.
memorizing your
I don't.
lines?
A repetition. For me, it's old
Do you
school
write them?
repetition.
Yeah.
I
Or do you
will,
read
I
it
will,
over?
I will literally write them. I will record them. I will listen to playback. I will do anything that I can because I don't have a good memory.
Okay.
I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
You give me hope. You give me hope.
There is hope for you, girl.
So Taylor would read the opposite lines and record them, and then play it back to
Oh,
himself.
that's
Right.
smart.
And then he
Right.
fills in.
Right?
Yeah.
That's smart.
So I was
Right.
like, ooh.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
And you just do it over and over and over and over and over again until you get
Okay.
it.
All right. Well,
love
Jamie,
it.
you have to have some prep work before you started. Like any modeling job, I know they're not all the same. We all
Okay,
know that
so,
because
no.
each client requires something different, just like each director
Yeah,
or producer.
absolutely. I mean,
So-
with us, wardrobe malfunction, you just never know what's going to happen. I think runway is always the
Yeah.
most stressful for me.
See, I think that's the easiest, though.
I know we talked about this
Yeah.
in our first
Right.
episode, but runway it was always the most difficult because everything's like rush. My shoe's not buckled, so I'm just and they're like rushing you out there, and I gotta wing it. My bra's not buckled, so I'm like, shit,
Yeah,
did
I
I
forget
even
you
put my
girls have it
pasties
way
on?
harder. I remember now.
But
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
crazy because we're less clothes than the men, but for some reason, like we can't get it together.
But it's rough. Like when I was little, I never grew super tall. When I was little, I modeled in New York.
Okay.
When I was like 14, 15. And yeah, like one time my shoe, the strap on my shoe broke, and I had to
Busted.
go out there onto the runway, and I was like, you just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
You're
Even
like,
if you have
I'm
to
crawling,
lose that
I'm
shoe, and
limping.
you just tiptoe on that other one, and you just make it work. You know?
Right.
Like the rule is, you're not supposed to like adjust your garments. So you're supposed to walk. So I remember recently I did a swimsuit runway, and it was like more like, it wasn't a sexy brand. So I had my bottom on, I had my wrap on, I'm walking back and I feel the whole wrap
Oh, no.
coming up my back. So I'm like, I know my whole butt is like hanging out. And I literally grabbed the back and like pulled it down. And that video got repeated and repeated and repeated, and I caught a lot of heat
Is
for
it because it's
so
a
I'm
rare
like,
moment, right? Is that why? Like
Maybe.
you're
I mean,
adjusting.
I feel like it wasn't even like the worst thing that had
Okay.
ever happened to
Right.
me, but for some reason, that video was like Jamie Villamore, and then it's like a dink, like my
It
booty
becomes a
comes
meme
out
all of a
and,
sudden now,
so I'm
basically.
like, oh goodness, here we go. So
Okay, so when you're so let's say once again, like, you know, we're gonna move this on to, like, let's talk about an event. Okay, so you have a red carpet event. You guys
Yeah.
have been on a bunch of those. I know it's stressful finding what outfit you're gonna wear. Obviously, getting your hair and makeup done and things like that. So that in itself, do you feel like it's more taken care of, or is that more stressful than just you just showing up and just, okay, come on, girl, like, you know, like that. I remember, I don't know if you've seen the movie Waiting for Guffman,
Yeah.
but it's that thing,
Have
you know,
you
where they
seen
go,
it?
where they have to go,
I
they have to
haven't
go, like before they go in to like go, okay, we got this, and they walk in there when they have that straight face.
Yeah.
Do you do that when you get out of the car, when you're about to walk, you go, okay, I got this, and you put on a whole different genre, like, you know, a whole different look?
I think everything is great, and then everything falls apart last minute
Okay,
half the time.
right.
You know. I mean, I don't know. I remember I had to go to the Monte Carlo Television Festival one time, and literally there was supposed to be a designer there to provide each outfit for every different day,
Okay.
right? And for press and for the carpet and whatever. Well, her flight got canceled or delayed. It was delayed like for until the next morning or something, and I had nothing. I was like, what am I gonna do? Because you're flying so far to
Right.
go for a carpet that you think everything is all set up, and then what do you do in an instant like that? You know what I mean? You have to figure it out.
So what did you do?
I had my friend go out to the next like boutique she could find
Nice.
and just grab me something. I needed like something, anything to wear.
Wear,
you
yeah.
know? Just give me something.
And
I
I'm
don't
sure
care.
you looked amazing, right?
It all worked out.
Of
It was
course,
fine,
yeah.
but I was freaked out. Like,
Okay.
well, you know, you're in a foreign country. You're like, what do I do? The designer's gone. I have nothing. You know.
Okay, so here's a good one for both you girls. Makeup artist on events usually? Do you
Yes.
both use? Okay, so,
I prefer to do my own.
okay, because I was gonna say, what if a makeup artist doesn't show up? Now that's a good one. What do you do?
I mean, or sometimes you end up with someone and you're not like crazy about the work that they do. So then it's always like awkward to like change it because then they're like, ooh, you didn't like it. But then again, it's like our face and we're the
Right.
ones being photographed.
Right.
So I want to feel like, I always want to feel comfortable in my own skin.
Right.
So 9 times out of 10, I prefer to do my own unless the network is providing for me. And I definitely
Right.
have my favorite, but
Okay.
of course, I love you, Kim. It's pricey
Okay.
to like bring them. So yeah.
You
and
learn how
she's
to do it
so
by yourself pretty
amazing.
quickly.
Like everyone always wants to book her. So I just know that if I'm gonna bring her, that it's gonna be a pretty penny and usually
That must be a big
yeah.
event then. You probably use it for just the big ones, for sure.
I do. If
Yeah.
anything in Vegas, like I will hit her up for sure
Okay.
because she just knows my face. I've worked with her for like 10 plus years and she's
That's amazing.
amazing.
Yeah,
but
that's good.
everyone knows her
Yeah.
and she's always extremely booked and busy.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
don't mind doing my own. What about you?
I'll do my own a lot of the times too, because sometimes you can get, I mean, unless you trust somebody,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden jumping in last minute with somebody else,
That's
and you're
brand
like,
new, right?
ooh, like,
Ooh.
I don't
Okay.
know, this doesn't really
Even though
work.
you tell them what you want, like, because usually you just kind of give them a semblance of what you want, they just do it, right?
Chris.
You would think.
I'm just
No.
saying.
You would think.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Like
I
I,
mean,
know how. Like I don't want my lips overdrawn. I feel like my lips are already
Right.
like big for my face.
Okay.
So sometimes and everyone has like different looks. Like my
Right.
skin, like I want full coverage. So sometimes they're like blotting a little like powder, and I'm like, oh hell no.
You're
I
like,
want
no,
like
it's not gonna
Danielle's
work.
like, no.
smooth. Yeah, like I want my skin to look flawless.
Okay.
So I'm like, and then lashes. Most of the time, I don't want big freaking butterfly lashes.
Yeah, because you feel like there's
Where
a
I can't
bird on
freaking
your
Right,
see.
yeah, gotcha.
And lashes are like huge right now. So sometimes I'm like, it's just easier if I do it myself.
Yeah, 100%.
I know you
100%.
ladies have your
So-
problems, but I'm going to let you guys know out there that even for me, I go through my issues, and so it's just
What
simple.
is your issue?
So mine is my
What-
hair. So
Okay.
even before coming here, I have my one person who cuts my hair, and people go, "It's just a shaved head." I go, "No. It's layer. They do this whole like
Like with
inch-
edges?
Right. Well, it's a half, and then a 0.5. Look at
Okay.
Danielle's look.
Oh,
It's like,
God.
wait,
Okay.
and it
Wait a
seems
minute.
simple, right?
Let me see
But-
the back. Okay.
But the person who does it, if I did it myself, it would just be all like, blur, and it wouldn't look the same as if someone just did it. It's you know,
It's
it makes
all
us
these
feel.
things
It's the
that
little
nobody
details.
knows.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Right. And when it's not done
the
correctly, I
little things
see
in
it,
life.
and it just throws me off.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
right.
And I noticed that you had like almost full beard.
Yeah. And
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah. Well, that's because I knew I was getting ready for this, and I don't shave for a few days. So, like, actually, that was about 2 weeks worth.
That was
for
like,
me.
I've never seen full beard Chris.
Right, yeah.
How about November? Are we gonna do like a no shave November?
No, because I don't believe all that. Because I don't shave anyways. Because when I'm in the elements in the sun all day long, I feel like it protects me. Look at me, I'm 51. It keeps me look young, right?
young,
Thank you, right? Come on, So see.
You do have great
Right.
skin.
Thank you. But that's why. So I'm in the sun. I feel like the beard keeps all the elements off of me and keeps me younger.
Yeah.
That's my little secret. So I don't know about all this other stuff.
Me too. I keep the fur on my cheeks.
Right.
The fuzz.
Now I'm going to dive a little bit deeper.
buzz.
So we're going to talk about nightlife, going out for nightlife, just regular parties with our friends and stuff. So I have a ritual. So this is why we're talking about stepping out. I do have a ritual.
What's your ritual?
So my ritual is like, if I'm busy, like it was here today, if I would have had an hour, I go to my room and I don't want anyone to talk to me. Like I go shh, because I need an hour of just downtime of just television, something, just sitting there, just like zone out.
Did Jamie do that for you today?
No, because when I left there, they had 3 girls in our hotel room getting their hair and makeup done. And I walked in going, and she goes, go take a shower, and she made me a drink, and I was okay. It's like she just like patted me on the head and rubbed my belly. It was like, I was soothed. But normally, I don't want anyone to talk to me because I know like I'm gonna be on all night long. When I go out, it's like that thing where it's like, all right, I'm on. And I'm like literally like on, and people are like, God, you're always in a good mood. I'm like, she's like, you should have seen him an hour ago.
Oh shit, because I kind of get that perception of you too. Like you're always like go with the flow and easy. And we've had like a lot of hangups the last 2 days. And you've been so easy, like even keel.
I took it out on my friends that are visiting today.
Oh shit, you did.
That's what I did. Yes, I did that when they came over, like the hotel for a couple of drinks. I go, what if I go? You fucked up like that. And they go, and I'm like, they're like, what did I do? I go, I don't know, but you're just annoying me right now because they were playing the wrong music, and that just really drove me nuts.
I hate your face.
I've never seen this side of Chris, but you guys, I do want to comment on your girlfriend. She looks fucking stunner.
Thank you. She's my center.
So
Jamie over here is my center.
Whoever did her makeup.
Hi, honey.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I want to know.
Yeah.
She
So
looks
pretty.
So that was the
amazing.
glam squad who took over my room. They better be amazing because I had to give my space.
Glam squad, and can we get the numbers?
We're gonna like shout out to the glam squad of Las Vegas over here.
Yeah,
so,
they did amazing. She looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that because she's not from here, so when she got this, they go with 4 of her friends. They go, okay, so who do you want? She goes, I don't know, give me anyone. So they proceed to text her on who's not available. So they send their photo of the girl, and then she's not available. Oh, by the way, this one, and she's like, I don't fucking care who's available because I don't know them.
I don't care about who's
it's
not
like I had to
available.
request who's not available, which is really
Right.
kind of funny. So glam squad, yeah.
Okay, so I have I don't really talk about this too often, but I'm not like a fan of like big crowds, and I get like a little social anxiety.
Me too. Ditto.
Sometimes, so I don't do well. So leading up to it, I feel the same. Like I need a little quiet. I don't want anyone bugging me, so I have to kind of get in my zone and then like turn it on.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I leave, it's like the same. Like let me decompress, like don't talk to me, and then I want to go like treat myself with ice cream or something.
Okay. See,
like
something
reward
comfy,
myself,
cozy.
Like,
right, but
I
this is
made
what
it.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's like
Give
it's
me
like
a robe
Yes.
and some ice cream.
I'm the same.
and-
Like you guys, I walk the Maxim carpet, literally like go in, and then I left and went straight to In-N-Out. So I'm like in my gown, and I'm like
It's
in the
her
drive-through
reward.
of
You
like
don't even
know
burger,
herself.
and I'm
At
like,
the end, At the end of the Vanity Fair party, they give everybody In-N-Out burgers. Like
that's
that's
the
a thing.
best.
Yes.
It's
No,
like
but go
just
ahead,
like
though, honey. So you
comfy.
reward
and
yourself.
then yes, I want to like rip off all my clothes and literally just like
Yeah.
decompress.
Yeah.
Because it's all that.
No,
the
I get it.
energy
I mean,
is
I
that,
look at
like,
my abs and go,
for
okay,
me-
dudes, you guys are not going to look this way when I'm done in the next
Oh
hour.
my God.
Because I've like been here all day. Now I just want to be outwardly like this right here. And it's like, I'm like, look, I only see 2 abs instead of 6
Oh my
now.
God.
Which means I had a good night. Because I
Yeah.
ate my
was a
ass
good
off.
night.
Yeah. So I get it.
So I think for me, it's just that alone time, kind of like you
Right.
mentioned.
And it's before I get in the shower. It's before I get dressed. People ask me, well, do you have your outfit? I go, I kind of have an idea of what I want to wear. I don't know
Yeah.
about you before. And I'm talking a normal party, not just going out to events. So how do you, if you're going out with friends, like do you automatically know ahead of time, okay, I'm wearing this? Or is it kind of like, I got a few options?
I never know.
Okay.
I'm the
Most of
same.
the
I
time
didn't even know what I was going to wear today up until like
Same.
an hour before.
Okay.
And then I
Same.
just like throw it on and I'm like, all right, let's go. I wish that I was prepared like that.
Yeah.
Because I do have some girlfriends that literally know like weeks before and they have their outfits, even down to the accessories, laid out and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, like very concrete, sequential. I mean, that is speaking of like, you know, you're Leos and I'm a Virgo. That's like a very Virgo, technically, quality. Not me. I am none of that. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what I'm going to wear. Even if I know what I'm going to wear, it changes.
Dude, you're like the perfect girlfriend material.
Then I hate all my clothes. It's like this whole thing that happens. I don't have anything to wear. I don't know what I'm going to wear.
Danielle, I want a truth from you. I need a truth from you. So I just said you'd be perfect girlfriend material. How long does it take you to get ready to go out?
An hour.
Okay, and like you're in it, like there's no lingering. You know, most guys we have to sit around and wait for their mate to be ready.
Yeah.
Like my girlfriend, she's done like boom, boom. I'm like, what the? Like I'm not even dressed yet because I'm waiting for that thing of like, oh, she's gonna straggle, da da da.
Right.
She comes out. Do you?
If I have the time, I will take every freaking minute. So whoever I'm dating, I'll be like, give me a time, I need to be ready. Like, I just need a time. And if they're like 1:30, I could start getting ready at 12, and I will literally take, and they'll be like, you're ready. And I'm like, no, you said 1:30.
Oh,
like,
gosh.
give me until 1:30.
And what about you? Same?
So,
I'm the same.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I'll do my hair and be ready, go like snack or whatever, and then I'm like, I'm gonna change this.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm gonna wear these shoes. So
Well,
I will literally
I was
procrastinate.
impressed. You were ready
it
yesterday on time.
till
though.
the
I was
last
impressed.
minute.
I came
But
over
that's
for a
because
shoot. She was.
You gave me a time.
Right, you gave me the time. I didn't give you. You gave me the time.
So if there's like a time set, then I'll be ready because I
Yeah.
don't like waiting on people, and I don't want anyone waiting on me.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, for me, I'm best under pressure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything under pressure, like, I don't know how, like, come hell or high water, I will make it happen. I was late for a flight. I literally had 10 minutes to get ready. I don't even know what the hell I did. It was like Superwoman came over me.
See, but that's like doing your lines again. When you forget your lines, you find a way to make it work. And I think that's a part of an attribute to you and your career, you know?
The show must go
yeah,
on.
exactly.
Right.
That's
So here's
it.
a good one for both you guys, and probably for all of us. So there's this thing where, you know, I actually, and this is a question I'm going to ask, when you go out, nervous more going out with friends or more nervous going out to see different people?
Ooh, my friends are my comfort zone.
Okay, see, I get more nervous around my friends because I feel like I have to always be like the best. Do you know what I
Really?
mean? Like it's
I
like because you know they
know.
put
Do you feel like that?
I mean, do you know what I mean? In the sense, it's like I know my friends go,
No.
okay, there's Chris. Okay, he's always gonna be hot, dressed nice, and da da da. So I actually feel like I'm more pressured that way. Whereas if sometimes what you saw me with full gruff yesterday, I can go out like that and just meet anyone there and feel like the most calm and most relaxed. But when I'm with friends, I feel like I gotta put on an extra little bit of a. Okay.
Oh, that's
you know?
interesting.
So I don't know. I'm just saying. Do you guys?
I feel
Is it just
more
me,
nervous
people?
to meet new people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like with my friends, I feel like I've known them for a long time, and we've seen the good, the bad, the ugly,
Right.
and everything in between. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So I think I feel the most nervous with new people.
Okay.
I'm the same,
All
like
right.
hands down. Like my friends are my comfort zone. They kind of know me, so they kind of like pick up where
Right.
I lack. And when I'm dating, I feel like I need like a man that can literally like command the room, so it takes the pressure off me.
I get that.
So like I'm good at like starting, but I need like almost like a
Yeah.
closer. So
Yeah.
that always like takes the pressure off me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So-
That's a good match. Same for you as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
like more, are you more extroverted in commanding the room when you're there? Do you know how to work the room really well? Or do you mind it?
I'm like an introverted
Okay.
extrovert. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just a weirdo, you know? Some days, you know, like I'm like a, you know, turtle. Sometimes like I want to kind of come out of my shell and, you know, bop around, and other times I just want to like
Okay.
crawl inside and hide. I don't know.
But does that depend
Every
on your
day is
mood
different.
swing, Danielle? Like your mood for the
Yeah.
day? Okay.
Yeah, every day
Right.
is different, I think.
Okay.
Are you dating anyone now, or are you single?
I'm a little sweet on someone right now.
Ah, I like
I'm
it.
I like that she says I'm a little sweet. I like
I'm a
that.
little smitten with somebody right now.
This is great, and I always want to know, like, so how long has it been since you guys have been initially started talking?
December.
December. So holy crap! So it's been like 8 months.
Yeah, 8-9 months. Yeah. Mhm.
When do you feel like you kind of know, like this is someone that I want to hang out with? Like
I
you're for
think
sure.
Sometimes it builds and sometimes it's immediate. You know?
Yeah.
Like with this one, it was immediate.
Like you had an immediate connection.
Day one.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
great.
did you guys have the talk about being exclusive or not exclusive?
Yes.
So you guys are exclusive.
Yes.
Oh, so we need to have you back for another episode because I got a good one on that one. I'm just going to segue right
what's
into
in
that one.
episode 2?
You got time for another one, Danielle, for this one? For sure. We got to get more into that stuff, for sure.
Dot,
All right, so one more for both you girls then.
And wait,
Go ahead.
long distance, or is he like in your area? Because I'm always long distance.
Yeah, you are.
Long distance, but then like spurts where it's in the area, right?
Okay.
Like
So
couple
you guys
weeks.
will stay together for like a week.
Yeah.
Wait, but do you
Okay.
mean he lives here or wherever you are? He lives where you are?
No.
Or he is,
Well, he's not. He's in LA,
okay.
but he's like a nomad, kind of like me.
Yeah.
You know, we're both a bit of nomads, so
Got
it's
it.
more long distance, but then sometimes when you're there, it's longer periods, right?
And then do you have like a rule of how long you guys don't go
2
without?
weeks.
That's me.
2 week
It's
rule.
the
That's
same.
you said that.
So
That's
yes,
a good
rule.
one. Wow,
I'm-
that's great.
Yes, so I'm
Yeah.
always dating long distance, and I have a 2 week rule.
Yeah.
So he travels, I travel, but we try not to go longer than 2 weeks without being together. So he'll hop on my trip or I'll hop on his.
Love.
I love it.
Yeah, that's great. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's the sweet spot.
I agree.
feel like any longer than 2 weeks, it starts to
Uh-oh.
wear on you both as a
Yes.
couple.
Right. So who takes the initiative on that? I mean, and that's, I know because you both travel a lot, and if it's a 2 week rule,
Yeah.
how do you guys, end up saying, okay, hey, 2 weeks, da-da-da. I mean, how's
You
it
just
all?
find each other.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah. I like
he'll
that.
find me.
We
I'll
go over
find-
schedules.
Yeah,
Okay, where are
you
you gonna
find
be?
each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, I like this.
It's always changing. It's always mutating, but somehow it works out.
Okay.
Somehow you just, with that kind of in the back of your mind, you figure it out.
So now
agree.
that's a good last question then. With our significant others, do you get nervous before you go out with them? No matter even if you've been with them.
Ooh, I don't. I get excited.
But that's a
It's
nerve.
that
that's-
nervous
yeah.
excitement.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I've been with him for day upon day, you know what I mean? It's kind of it changes, but like if I haven't seen him in 2 weeks, then it's like, ooh, it is
Right.
that nervous.
And does it feel like it's
excitement.
brand new sometimes when that happens like that as well? I love that. That's
I'm
what
like,
makes
yeah,
it awesome.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I get excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, you get the
Yeah.
warm fuzzies inside.
Yeah.
So-
I mean,
kinda
it's just
cute.
like
Excited. You guys have
we
been together for
we
4
do.
years.
So we're 4 years and we live together, and it's like this thing where, because she's a doctor, so our paths are just like always like in passing, even though we live together. So it might as well be like a situation where we need to schedule stuff all the time. Hey,
Yeah.
it's time to schedule something. So you feel like you're that excitement of that nervousness because it feels like a
Yeah.
first date all the time, which keeps it exciting.
Fresh.
And I like that because when you feel that little, what is it, that little tingly inside of you?
Butterflies.
Yeah,
Butterflies.
yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So butterflies. So I like this one.
I know.
Can we
she's
keep her?
awesome.
We
Yeah.
should keep her.
Yeah.
she's a good
I'm
one.
gonna keep her.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Oh, you're
So I'm
amazing,
excited to
Danielle.
see
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna stop there. Okay, so are we
My
good?
eyes
So-
are watering like crazy. It's a little
Don't
windy
cry,
today.
don't
yeah,
cry.
she saw me and she's like, "Why are you crying? I know it's been a while." I'm like, "Oh,
That's so great.
It's the wind."
It's not you, it's me.
So Daniel, we're going to put you in the hot seat now. We're going to ask you a
Okay.
question of the day. Okay. And
Okay.
we're going to let you lead with this. And I usually have
Okay,
questions
all
from
right.
people out there. And by the way, guys,
me
please
drink.
keep
Yeah,
DMing us
drink
your
up.
questions on social media and whatever
Pass
you want to
that my way.
ask. Please ask us. So I have a question. Here we go. And the first one is going to be, let's see which one I'm going to use. Okay. See, sorry guys, hold on, give me a second.
Happened last
How many
time.
questions?
I know,
you
but I
have?
gotta
I
find the
know.
right question.
I'm
It's
getting
like my
very
sheets and
scared right
stuff.
now.
He was looking for the question
Okay.
last time, and I had it right in front of me, and he's like frantic, like, "Where's the question?" I'm like, "This question,"
And they were sitting in front of her the whole time.
and I'm just
What,
watching
this?
him panic.
You want some
Okay,
of
so
this?
here's one for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
hi guys, love you both so much. I really enjoyed the podcast and have picked up great dating and life tips. I appreciate the real talk. Speaking of real, I've been dating my boyfriend for the last year and feel really connected. I'm just not sure if he's serious partner material though. We're both in an early stages of our careers and we party a lot. How do I know if he's the one? When do we have the conversation about commitment? I don't want to be a downer, but I'm not down to waste my time. Signed undecided. So she's in this conundrum of like,
How long have they been together?
A year.
A year?
Yeah,
I
it
think
says
they
on-
should have already had that talk by now.
say it again?
I think they should have already had that talk by now.
I believe so, right. Especially if she feels like they're connected, right? Okay.
I feel like I agree. Like they should have had the conversation, and she should know.
Yeah, but don't you feel like sometimes you're in something, you're still, you're with that person, they'll probably just like, I'm not sure, and you just kind of go with it?
I feel like there's no rush. A lot of people do this to themselves and they think that they have to make a decision when they don't. Like there's no rush. She can take as much time or not take time as she wants.
Okay.
So it's like a gut feeling, like when you know, you know.
Right.
So if she's unsure, either that's her answer right there or just give it a little more time. There's
Okay.
no rush,
Okay.
right?
Well, you guys had both said something earlier, and I think I'm going to stick with this one for my answer. If you don't feel that tingly butterfly feeling, then that's not the one. I'm sorry.
When you know, you know.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And if you don't know, then maybe that's your answer right there.
Then time's
Exactly.
up. Time's
If
up,
you don't
baby.
know, you still know.
Yep. I
right.
like it.
Guys, that's our first episode for the day. Thank you so much. We're here at the beautiful Elia Beach Club
Thank
Party
you.
at Virgin Hotel, and we want to just give a shout out.
Yes.
Danielle, thank you so much. And please, if you want to plug, please let us know where your social media we can follow you.
If what?
Where
I
can we find you?
On Instagram, Danielle Vasinova.
And then what movie do you have coming out?
Yes, please.
That's called Savage Midlife, and With Love, Isabel.
Ooh,
This is a
excited.
badass cop that wields
Yeah.
a gun, people. So I think she's going to be pretty much badass in the role.
Yes.
So, all right, Jamie, plug.
Oh my gosh, always Microtech. If you guys are looking for the best OTF, which means out the front, check them out, Microtech Knives.
All right, and I'm just going to say you can find me at Christopher at dating-intelligence.com and Dating Intelligence, the podcast on Instagram and social media. And that's our episode, guys. Thank you so much. All right.
Woo.
Bye.